Like, oh my God, are you psychic? Yeah, you are. Wait, what? Yeah, like literally everybody has the ability to become psychic. I thought you're either psychic or you're not. We're way past that outdated info. If you've been into the woo for a while, you know that everyone is intuitive. But do you like really embrace being psychic AF? Today, I'm gonna share the top 4 mind-blowing psychic abilities and how to develop them, starting with number 4, going all the way down to the most powerful psychic ability there is. Can you guess which one it is? If you're an empath and you want to feel more confident in your decisions and the work you're meant to do in the world, tap that subscribe button and also tap that little bell so you get notified each week when I post a new video. I'm Ciara Rubin, best-selling spiritual author, singer, and lifelong psychic empath. I've spent over a decade helping hundreds of women develop their intuition to get the answers they want and feel confident taking empowered action. The number 4 mind-blowing psychic ability is claircognizance. Claircognizance means clear knowing or understanding. It centers in the crown chakra all the way here at the top of your head, and it resonates with the color violet. Claircognizant information comes in through your brain. You will sense thoughts that seem to kind of come from somewhere else. They are, in fact, coming from your intuition and your higher self. It will feel almost like an electric impulse. Claircognizance is often one of the more elusive psychic abilities. This type of psychic information comes into your awareness fast and is quite subtle. Let's talk a little bit about the experience of receiving information via your claircognizance. So it could be that you think of somebody and then they contact you, or vice versa. It could be a lightning fast knowing that comes into your awareness immediately. You ask yourself a question or somebody else asks you a question and you just know the answer. And it's typically can be about the mundane questions, but typically is going to be about the bigger questions in life. What direction should I move in next? What decision should I make? Should I stay or should I go? You will know. This can even get into thought sensing and the beginnings of telepathy, where you are legitimately sensing the thoughts of someone else, almost as if you're able to read their mind. If you are somewhat intellectual, if you come from an intuitive family, and so that could mean that even if you were religious, you just had a very intuitive mom or a very intuitive dad or aunt or grandmother, and you will also have an extensive knowledge and interest in symbols, because a lot of the time, claircognizance will communicate with you through symbols or symbolically. How can you develop your claircognizant psychic ability? Well, the thing that you need to do is clear and heal and activate your crown chakra. Like I said, claircognizance is directly coming through your crown chakra. So if you're having any issues there, then you need to clear that out. If you struggle deeply with fear or trust issues, you will know that your claircognizance needs some work. So you need to heal your crown chakra. And I give you all the information on how to do that in my best-selling book, You Always Know, a 4-step guide for empaths to stop second guessing and trust your intuition. I'm going to be talking about this book a lot in this video because all of the information that I'm sharing with you, I give you in the book and more. If you've ever thought about someone and then they text you, tap that like button and tell me how it went down in the comments. The number 3 mind-blowing psychic ability is clairaudience. Clairaudience means clear hearing, and this intuitive psychic ability is centered in the throat chakra and also in the ear chakras. It resonates with the color of light blue, just like the throat chakra. Clairaudient information comes in through your inner ear, where you will hear voices and sounds and music inside your head. Clairaudient information can also come into your physical ears. You can express your clairaudience either by speaking back to people or your higher self in your head, or by using your mouth, using your voice, speaking, singing, etc. Clairaudience is all about hearing and expression. It is a powerful and yet often underutilized psychic ability. For example, clairaudience is very connected to channeling. Anyone who is a channeler or a psychic channeler is using their clairaudience. When you are experiencing clairaudience, you may get song signs. You know about like asking for signs, like pennies, butterflies, all that stuff. You can ask for song signs that you can receive clairaudiently as well. You can ask a question, and then wait to see what song plays either on your Spotify playlist or in the store that you walk into or that you see on TV. And then think about what the lyrics mean to you, and it will be an answer to your question. It's really cool. You may also experience disembodied sounds, voices, or music, like I said, that you might hear inside your head or that you might hear outside of your body with your physical ears. You might hear somebody calling your name or somebody saying something that sounds like muffled voices or mumbling. And I don't want you to be afraid, and I want you to remember that you can set boundaries with these kinds of energies and these kinds of voices. And as long as the voices aren't telling you to do anything bad to yourself or others, it's safe. If you are an auditory learner, if you are musically inclined, which doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a musician, then you may have clairaudience as your primary psychic ability. How do you develop your clairaudience? Well, it's very similar to the claircognizance. You need to fully clear, heal, and activate the chakra that is associated with that clair. So that means clearing out that throat chakra, baby. Giving yourself that full range of expression to let it all out. Talking, screaming, crying, singing, all the things that want to come out of your throat, but you haven't let them, or you weren't able to let them come out because of the way that you were raised, or because of your conditioning, or because maybe of your shyness. So you don't necessarily have to express these things in front of other people, but you do need to express yourself to yourself and to spirit. Of course, more information on exactly how to heal and activate your clairaudience is going to be in my book, You Always Know. The number 2 most powerful psychic ability is clairvoyance. This is the psychic ability that is most well known when talking about psychics. It means clear seeing. It is centered in the third eye chakra, right here between your brows, and resonates with the color indigo blue. You are going to receive your intuitive information via clairvoyance in your mind's eye. So inside your head, the pictures that you see inside your head, and you can also receive clairvoyant information outside of you via physical signs, whether that's a billboard sign or a penny or a butterfly, whatever sign that you have asked for. This is also clairvoyant information. In addition to visual signs, your dreams are also a function of your clairvoyance, of course, and even your imagination. So this is why I get a little twisted when anyone's like, oh, that was just your imagination. Like, yes, it was your imagination, but not just. Your imagination is a function of your clairvoyance. The thing is that clairvoyance is very often metaphorical, symbolic. Very rarely is a message from your clairvoyance going to be literal. And so that's why when you are imagining something crazy, whether that is crazy bad or crazy good, you want to take it with a grain of salt, and you want to take it as where your consciousness is at right now. The level of fear that you have, the level of allowing and receiving that you have for good things in your life, those are the kinds of things that you're going to imagine. And so when you're seeing something in your mind's eye and you're like, whoa, it could be as easy as breaking it down as if you would a dream, if you were doing dream interpretation. If you are primarily clairvoyant, you will be a visual learner. You will already be having vivid dreams. You may even have a photographic memory and consider yourself to be a creative. Although I want to let you know that even if you don't do visual art or any type of art, that you are a creative, simply because you are co-creating your reality with spirit every single moment. And so there is no such thing as somebody who doesn't have a creative bone in their body. You are literally creating your reality as you speak. And so maybe you have an outward expression of that creativity that is visual art or cooking or gardening or sewing or something like that. Your fashion, the way you style your clothes, the way you do interior design, interior decorating, and you might just be co-creating your reality with spirit. And either way, you are a creative. You have a vision for something bigger in your life than what other people might expect. This has total Belle vibes, right? I want adventure in the great wide. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, and we're obviously best friends. So you are a creative, okay? And how can you really activate and fully express and experience your clairvoyance? the same way that you can in the other clairs that I have discussed, which is to fully heal, clear, and activate the chakra that is associated with that clair. So in this case, it's your third eye. If you want tips on how to fully activate your third eye without being afraid of the things that you might see or the ghosts or the beasties that you might experience, definitely go check out my book, You Always Know, and I will give you all the tips on how to heal and activate your clairvoyance without fear in there. All right, drum roll please. This is the number one most powerful psychic ability there is, and it is clairsentience. Yes, I know that clairvoyance gets a lot of clout because we live in a visually driven society. And let me tell you why clairsentience is the most powerful psychic ability there is. A lot of the psychic abilities are centered right around here, right in the head and neck area, which is great, amazing. They're mostly centered around the brain and the mind. And your mind can be in the past. You could be ruminating on the past, thinking about that thing you did yesterday, the thing you wish you didn't say or wish you did. Your mind can be worrying about the future. It can be even daydreaming about the future in positive ways. But clairsentience means clear feeling, which means that it is a psychic ability that is centered in the body. So while your mind can be in the past, the present, the future, the wherever, overthinking, your body has no choice but to be here right now. Your body is present. Your body has no choice but to be just hanging out there in the present. The sensations that you feel, the things that are felt, you know to be true on a deep level because now is all there is. It's not just some cute little buzzword that we say in the spiritual community. The present is where the power is. And so your clairsentience is the most powerful psychic ability. Also, because it centers in two main chakras, the heart chakra and the solar plexus, resonating with the green and yellow colors. All of the other clairs are one main chakra for clairaudience, one main chakra for clairvoyance, one main chakra for claircognizance. But your clairsentience is in your heart and in your gut. So it is all encompassing and all powerful in your psychic experience. And so if you want to really fully tap into that sensitivity, tap into that empathic, clairsentient ability, you need to heal, clear, and activate your heart and solar plexus chakras, which gets pretty nitty gritty, okay? Because your heart chakra has a lot of trauma. You've experienced heartbreak. You have broken your own heart. Your gut, right? You've had gut punches in your life. You've tried to trust your gut and maybe failed a lot of times in your life, betraying yourself for something that seems more logical. Maybe you've struggled with digestion issues. It is a big nut to crack, but something that you definitely can. And again, I give you all the tips on how to fully clear and heal and activate your clairsentience in my best-selling book, You Always Know. These are not just psychic abilities, they're also the way, the language in which your intuition can speak to you. And if you want to know which one of these four main psychic abilities is the main language that your intuition speaks, take 2 minutes and take my intuition archetypes quiz. If you join my email community, you'll get a guide that tells you all about your archetype, as well as gives you a 5-minute practice so that you can connect in with your higher self in a very quick and easy way so that you can get the answers that you're looking for. And it's all for free. Check the link in the description below this video. If you liked this video, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you're an empath or you're interested in videos like these, check out these 2 awesome ones right here. I love you today and every day, and I will talk to you soon.